Minecraft are back here with another Minecraft video, and today we have a special guest, Lily Scarlett.
Hey guys, so today Jurassic Raptor and I are going to be giving you a tour of one of our favorite worlds we have ever made in Minecraft. This is an entire creative world, so we have not built anything in survival. So let's get started. So this is my huge mansion house, and in the background you'll see in a little bit that this is Jurassic Raptor's made over village, which he'll give you a tour of in just a little while. So when you first walk in, to your left we have a little seating area, and to your right we have the dining room table, which we don't eat since we're in creative, but we have two staircases which lead up to the exact same floor, which is the crafting area. From the crafting area you can walk down this small hallway to lead to both of the guest bedrooms. This is the first guest bedroom, which has a little playpen for any pets. And this is the second guest bedroom. So back to the crafting area, we have two staircases, which they both lead to the exact same place, which leads to my bedroom. I really like the light blue color, so that's what I decorated it in. From my bedroom, we have a flag that, once you walk through, leads to my birds area, which name is Scarlett, such as the Scarlet Macaw. This is all elevated, so that's why we're on stilts, which technically it could float without them, but I just like the look. And then over here we have my dog's room, which my dog's name is Clementine. I had another dog which she passed away, which I'll get to in a little bit. And then out here we have the entire area for her to run around and play.
Put some RIPs in the chat for Lady Pug.
That was my dog that passed away. She has a little grave, which I'll show you in a little while. And here is the entire living room, and yes, we have an obnoxious pig playing, just because I really like that.
It's not obnoxious, it's beautiful.
So here's just another seating area which matches with the window area. And then, ignore those giant staircases, but over here we have just a bathroom. And over here we have an entire library, which you'll see in a little bit. Jurassic Raptor also made a library in his village. Here's one of my pens, which I have a cow named Milkshake. I have a lot of animals in this world, so make sure you watch to see all of my animals. And over here we have a pig named Huckleberry Finn. I like to ride him, that's why he has a saddle on, and all of these things in the chest are just to be able to control him, which is a carrot on a stick if you were wondering. Back to the library. Once you exit the library, we have an entire chicken pen. These are all my chickens, and each and every one of them have a name. So this one's Nugget. This was the first chicken I ever got, and I accidentally hatched him from an egg, so I figured I would just take him home. And he was one of the first farm animals I ever got. This one's name is Bach.
My personal favorite.
Chickadee. This one's name is Rooster. Is this? Yeah, that's Nugget again. We have Turkey, Eggs, Cluck, Chicken Junior, Chicken Senior, Penny, and Chick. Comment down below what your favorite name is. And right now it's currently snowing, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to post options and set it today and make it clear outside, just so it can be easier to give a tour. And then they give so many eggs, so I just go ahead and place them in this chest if I ever needed them. And it's just a fun way to collect the eggs. And then up here, this actually used to be a bunk bed before I opened this all up, and my dog used to sleep down there and I used to sleep up there. I've really upgraded though. Here we have an entire dining station, and this is just a seating area, which is just the roof to cover the chickens' beds, so I didn't really know what to do with it, so I just added more seating. If you have any ideas to fill up space, let me know in the comments. And then down here we have a whole staircase that leads to, I call it's the mini apartment. It has no bed though, but it's just a small room with some crafting tools. And we have a boat right here. It'll sometimes drift away though. And the reason it is all icy around here is because we live in the snowlands. So that's why the water's frozen most of the time. Okay, so once we walk back out here, back up the stairs, and here's just all of the armor that you can dye, by the way. Across here we have an entire hallway, which leads to my bunnies area. I have lots of bunnies. One's name is Bunicular, which you can see now. I have one named Bun Bun, Snowball, Bunny, and Carrots. And I think that's all of them. Yep. These are all my bunnies. And this is on top of the like mini apartment area. Once again, if you have any ideas for space fillers, that would really help me out because I never know what to put, so I'll just make more seating areas. But yeah, so the last part to show you guys is up here, which is my roof area. And once again, I have no clue what to do with this space. There's just tons and tons of seating that I can't even sit on. This is a picnic table though, which I really like. So we're gonna start from here, which up here we have an entire pen from my llama named Sprinkles. My favorite color is usually like a teal and a purple, but I decided to make her pink because I really liked the look of her carpet on her, and it looked like Sprinkles, which Jurassic Raptor came up with the name. So yeah. Like I said, it does snow since we're in the snow areas, so that's why there's tons of snow on the roof. And then over here we have a sheep pen, and we have Strawberry's bed and Nutella's bed. Those are the two names of my sheep.
Even though Strawberry's on the wrong bed.
This is Nutella, and this is Strawberry's. That's just their little area, and then we come over here and we have an entire horse pen.
Just to let you know, Strawberry's was not a naturally pink sheep that you can find at the very rare chance. She dyed them. But she did not die,
I actually
Nutella.
found Nutella in the wild, which was already a brown sheep, so I took her in and I figured I could name her Nutella since she was brown. But she seemed really lonely, so I added a sheep that I just spawned from a spawn egg and dyed pink to call it Strawberries, just because I like strawberries and Nutella together. Personally, I think it tastes so good. But over here, we have my horse's pen, Marshmallow. I've had Marshmallow forever. I had to do lots of construction since he kept being able to escape with all these cauldrons. So, long story short, I was able to fix it all, and he cannot escape anymore. But all these gates, which they lead to the sheep pen, which sometimes I'll open them and they can connect to each other just so they can have a buddy to talk to. But yep, this is Marshmallow, and he's just a basic horse you can ride. He's not the fastest, but
he's quite a lot of health.
yeah,
For a normal horse.
I still ride him all the time to visit Jurassic Raptor's village, which you will see in just a little bit. And then the last spot, one of the last spots, is the hot tub. This was actually a lot harder than you would think, just because since it's cold out, water always freezes, so I had to be so careful because it would freeze in the middle because I couldn't get any torches there. So I filled the bottom with sea lanterns, I outlined the entire part with torches, and yet like right in the middle still would freeze. So I ended up putting like this entire cover, and now it doesn't freeze anymore, and I'm really happy, and I'm honestly a little proud of it just because it was so hard for it to not get to freeze. If you have any better solutions for this, please let me know. Because I really want it to be deeper, because it won't freeze if it's just one block and the bottom is sea lantern, but it will if it's deeper. So, yeah, this is pretty much my entire seating area. And then over here, this is just one of the guest bedrooms, which is their seating area. So yeah, this is my entire area of land and my entire mansion. I'm definitely going to add on more to it, I'm not going to lie, and I'm really happy with how it looks right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out Jurassic Raptor's entire village.
So guys, this is my fully remade village. It was originally a village until I, remade it. And we are going to be starting off with first the wishing well and eventually moving to the forest house. This whole area is fenced in, and I'll tell you why in a couple seconds. We just go down here to the wishing well. Basically, you throw in anything gold that you like. So you just toss that in there. And as you maybe can see from the top, there are some, signs to keep the water from splashing down. And there are hopples down here, so we can go down here and collect a bunch of gold. I'd also just throw random stuff down here like this wooden sword, some gunpowder. So if we go back up here and close the gates so no villagers fall down. Oh, and also Lily Scarlett decorated the village with all of these wonderful flowers that you'll see. Very few of them are actually here, were generated by the world, because most flowers do not appear in spruce or whatever, snowlands. First house we're going to see is the smithy with a cracked anvil, a little for sale armor set, just I made for fun, a big chimney for the smelter right here, which you can just basically throw on any block. You just come up here, crouch, and throw one up there, and you can just throw any of them in. It even works if you do not crouch. We have our mailbox, and for y'all who didn't know, if you name a chest or a shulker box or another chest or whatever something can hold, like storage, if you name it something, it will show up right here. Oh, oopsies, just let me get that back. Right here, we have the inside of the smithy. We have some chainmail on with an iron axe, a bunch of gear. I did this before I made the village because I like doing this for fun. We have a little thing of just like, I guess my armor. Just gonna put these on right now. Because I had them, but I didn't know where to put them, so I just put them there. We have a nice little bed. And I put this here so you can access them more quickly. Next we have the very, very tall church, which does have a roof on it, so it's not raining. And I made it much, much taller than the normal average village. And this is a bit longer and taller as well. If you go inside here, we have stained glass, because like in churches you oftentimes see in the back in like the windows or have different color glass. We have a bunch of rainbow right here because that's just easiest thing to think of. We have some lighting up here so monsters don't spawn. And over here we have a little sacrifice basically thing where you can put all your emeralds and it will slowly suck them down into chests beneath us. Have a little cactus here because why not? Who doesn't love cacti? And then over here, of course, it's occupied by villagers. And here is one of the first houses with a chest for if you want to put stuff in there. We have a sink. This is supposed to be the faucet if you can't really tell. This is the stove basically, the countertop, the flower. And here is the family living room. I have fire spreads off, so even though it's touching wood, it will not burn it. We have like a sofa here with a table, a fan made out of wooden trapdoors and iron bowls. We have a chest over here. We have the painting of the TV. Close that and here. And here is probably the biggest house that we have. Well, it is the biggest house. A lot of villagers come in here. And I'll tell you why you'll hear spiders in a second. We have a stove, we have a faucet, and the sink again. We have a countertop, this time made out of quartz. We have like a little island right here, so you can place like, not that, like a cup or something. These are best used for cups like this. Please get off the counter. Here we have like a sofa with a little footrest, and we're watching like a winter show, I guess. Here is the dining room table, which you can have just like, I used weighted pressure plates as plates, and the flower pots as cups, so you can act like you're having a nice dinner of fish. And if you go up here, up to the attic, I'll tell you why you'll hear spider noises, because there's overgrown house spiders here. This is the attic, where basically it's just a bunch of clutter, just random stuff, ladder for nothing, some armor stands, and then here's where you just get the overgrown house spiders from. I had to make one twice because I forgot that one was there. A porch fence because I was too lazy to put it away. A little clock, and if you just go down here before the spiders escape. Oh look, it's snowing outside. Oh no, it's not snowing. I'm just going to turn it to snowing. And each of the chests that you see are mailboxes. This is one of the gardens. I tried to go for more of a rustic look, like all spruce, logs, cobblestone. Basically all of these materials right here. I have this here from when I was making the original village, and I didn't get rid of it because I kept making houses. So it's spruce wood, spruce planks, spruce wood stairs, spruce slabs, cobblestone, dark oak planks, dark oak wood stairs, and dark oak wood slabs. And over here we have, here he is. This is Hank. Lily Scarlett got, since we did this little like whole Christmas world thing, because you can turn that on there but it won't save anything. Lily got me this for basically Christmas, even though it's not Christmas at all we just did it for fun. So it didn't save him, but we just made him here. We named him Hank. He's right by his little fish dispenser, which you sadly can't feed them. We have his little hidey hole or igloo with some redstone torches and packed ice, as well as some normal ice. The redstone torches provide a little bit of light, but not enough light to actually melt the ice. This is supposed to be like a little frozen lake, and this is supposed to be like an ice bowl. We had to make it extra high over here because I had a thing right here. And he was able to just, since the fence was this high, he was able to just wander on over it. And this one as well, he was able to just wander over it. So he escaped twice, but luckily Lily found him since I wasn't playing. This is supposed to be just like a stalactite or whatever you want to call them, stalagmite, stalactite. I know there's proper names, but I don't really give them proper names. This was originally wheat, beetroots, carrots, and potatoes. But since the villagers came, they're only potatoes. And here's the remade well. Oh, I have my first worker boots on, so it's going to get rid of that, just like that crap. This is the remade well. And I added a cauldron with some water in it. So it looks like it's a bucket being plugged up. And you can do this. You can even get water from it. Oh, I need to fill that up again. I tried to go for more of like a cone shape. And from up top, that ruined it. From up top, it doesn't look like much, but I'll show you something down in a second. Also, I made this for any villager who's fallen in the hole. They're able to just get back out. Hold on. There we go. It's not working for me for some reason. It does normally. Down here's a little safety fallout shelter that Lily Scarlett made while I wasn't playing. We have an enchantment table, some beds, a nice picture, some carpet, a whole bunch of resources.
It was a lot of fun to make, you guys.
Yep. Why am I sitting up? I didn't even make it. Over here is the library. What are you doing here? Anyway, goodbye. There we go. Got rid of that. This is the little library where we have an enchantment table as like a book that you can read. Like this. Bam. Knowledge. Over here we have like a little checkout place. We've used this trick a lot. It's with signs and oak wood stairs. We basically just put it down the stair. It looks best with oak wood because it bends. You get a sign but don't write anything, and bam, it looks like a stair. I learned that trick a little while ago. It's pretty useful. Has really big windows. A ladder so you can get to the high books, even though they're technically not books at all. They're bookshelves. Have a nice little chandelier. Oh, there's a little balloon spot there. And then two other little nooks so I guess you can go read in the corner. Over here is another one of the houses. Not really too much, just a crafting table and a furnace. We can go up here though. There's like a little balcony. I didn't really remodel this one that much. I just made a different color. Gave some cobblestone on the bottom, I'm pretty sure, and added some spruce fences on top. And keep in mind that Lily Scarlett did almost all the flowers. I did a couple here and a couple over here. And I also did this little, I guess, frozen pond over here. Over here is another garden. But if you're wondering why this fence is higher than this fence, is because rabbits kept getting into this one. Speaking of which, actually I'm going to let you be there because there's no carrots in this one. Because bunnies will actually go after carrots. And in here we have more potatoes because the villagers kept doing that. And in here we have just some food, a bunch of potatoes, raw rabbit, wheat, carrot, eggs. Don't ask whether there's raw rabbit in there, you don't need to know. This is the biggest form of them all. It has, this used to be a double form like the ones you see in villages, but instead I just made it one big one with some sugarcane. And for people who didn't know, if you had string on top of sugarcane, it will stop it from growing. So it'll be like that if you want it just as decoration to stop growing. Over here we have potatoes, carrots, wheat, and beetroots. And if you want to know why there's fleecewood here, it's so you don't trample when you're trying to get all of the crops. Because if you walk on crops, you'll eventually trample them. And this is just a more classic village house, I guess. I just made it on top a little bit more, just so it changes a bit. I have a chest in here, little bed, furnace, and a crafting table. And that is my whole village. Also, I have this cool little smoke effect that I made. And if you're wondering why this whole place is fenced in, it's because of this little guy. Jeb _. We call him Jeb for short. And for you guys who didn't know the Easter egg, if you name a sheep lowercase JEB _, the wool will cycle through all the colors of wool, and whatever color that you shield on, it will give you that color wool. See, green. Oh no, just gave me purple wool. And well, and if you shield them, they don't get the color back, but you'll eventually get it back once they eat grass, because that's how we get the wool back. So he is the mascot of our town. Lily Scarlett doesn't like him for some reason, even though he's beautiful. And this was my entire village remade. And until the next time, I'll see you later.